a good, decent person. Seek is not her own. Ain't self-seeking. It's not easy for vote.
All right.
Everything make you mad.
I know.
Think is no evil. That's the only one I'm struggling with. And I don't know, God gonna have to, ain't that gonna take me in hell but great for this one. I don't know what he gonna do, okay? If I ain't gonna make it, if he don't do something, he don't. This is the only one out of all of them. Now, when it comes to somebody else, I don't think even about nobody else.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Most of my thoughts come from the devil.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking that I want you to this to happen to you, that to happen to you. I can slide my hope, and that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But all these evil thoughts I'm having in my mind, so that can't be it. So it got to be when you're thinking of hurting folks. Okay? Rejoice not in iniquity. You don't get excited when folks lose their job, or when folks get sick, or when folks, the husband and wife, they separated, and some folks get so excited about that kind of stuff.
All right.
Rejoice in truth with God when people doing what's right now is God. If you can't do it, I can love my enemy.
Yes, Lord.
That's defined by the Bible. Literally, I can love my enemy without any problem.
Yeah.
I don't wish my enemy no evil. Not one.
My God.
Not one. And so, when you talk about love, get out of the word, get out of man wisdom, and get in the spirit.
All right.
Get in the mind and will of God. That's what love is.
All right.
And if you can't do those things, we can't do those things related to each other, we don't even know God. And that ain't hard. I wasn't struggling with most of those things before I knew God. Or before God knew me. Y'all get up. Y'all almost 12 o'clock. Let me take up these offerings, okay? I go with y'all too on this thing right here.
Jesus.
Husband, wife, children, parents. That's all you got to do. That's all God requires to do. Not a little with Miriam, not Western. So 1 Corinthians 13. And if you do that to each other, you in the will of God. If you do those things, you in the will of God. You in the will of God. You in the will of God. You in the spirit. But if you're not doing those things, you keep the record wrong, you thinking evil, you prideful, you ain't patient with folk, you ain't long suffering with folk, you're in the flesh. You're in the flesh. And you're perishing. And you're perishing. Y'all go back and look at 1 Corinthians 13 about what love really is. Because most of us ain't out there whoremongering no more. We ain't doing that. We ain't out there in the club drinking, getting drunk. We ain't out there fighting, spitting, cussing. We ain't doing those things, man of God. We ain't doing that no more. So most of us deceive and we think we got it, we do. But yeah, we ain't patient, no, we long suffering with nobody. We always think about how we can hurt somebody. It's the same thing. You might as well be out there whoremongering and drinking and getting drunk and fighting. You might as well. The only thing going to set us free is God's word. And folk got time for everything but the word. But the word. That's the only thing going to save them. That's the only truth in the whole world. That's the only truth. That's the only thing that set us free from sin. But if we be sinning, we don't know we sinning, God reveal it to us. It's the Bible. I'm sorry I hold y'all so long. I'm like Paul. I want to preach all day and night. That folks fall from the roof.